Well, hello everyone. Granny Grain is back, and I am on my way right now to uh, to go to Ujits, learn to read, and start looking for the bandits that raided Neuhof. So off we go here. There's a couple of things I'm going to show you along the way that, come on,
Yeah.
gallop.
Yeah.
There you go. Um, in any case, I'm going to show you a couple of things along the way that could be interesting for you. One of them is right up here very shortly. See that big tall tree? That's a tall ass tree. And we're coming up here by it. Is this the one? No, it's further on. No, that's the one. Okay. Big tall tree. There we go. And I'm going to show you on the map here exactly where I am. You see there? There are two plowed fields. And then these two that have not been plowed, and they are just hanging out there. And in this field, you see all these herbs and everything else, including movement, including, come on, well, I'll pick that nettle and clear it up so you can see belladonna. Belladonna, all kinds of belladonna in this field. Reminder, that's where it is, right here. And I just kind of bounce from edge to edge across this field, and I find myself with about 170 or more belladonna and nettle to go with it, so you can make plenty of savior schnapps. And there's a ton of herbs there too. Eyebright, poppy, valerian, just scattered all over that field. And since belladonna is very rare to find, you might find a wooded garden with about 3 or 4 plants in it. Oh, this has got a lot more than that. And I take advantage of it. Hold on. Hey, Matt, where are you? There you are. Hey, Matt.
Let's see what you can
Get you
sniff
into
out
search
here.
mode here.
Seek.
I don't think there's much we're going to find, but at least you're turned on. Okay.
Yeah.
So back we go, riding on our way to Neuhof here. And we're going to be on our way to Ujits. And I'm overloaded, so fast travel is just not in the cards for me right now. Shrine. Let's go see that shrine. Where is that shrine? Where is that shrine? But you didn't alert me. You're supposed to be seeking. Where is the shrine? Luckily enough, well, I have a problem here. Only in that my marker, my icon, is standing on top of the shrine. There's the shrine. Here it is, right here. That's one thing about this game. Let me get a little further down the road here. When you're riding along and it shows a shrine, if you put a marker there, that's exactly where it's going to be. You don't have to worry about I'm not going to talk to her today. I'm just going to go. What I just bypassed was an herb woman, and I'm not. I'm on a mission. Where are you, Matt? I see you back there. Did you find something, or am I? Yeah, you got something. What do you got? What do you have? Where are you going, Matt? Where are you now, Matt? Is that all it was? It's just a little fact that I learned from playing this game. I was wondering, why are things called accidents when they're obviously not? And I Google translated, and what I found was, let's see, where am I going here? I'm going this way, okay. I Google translated accident into Czech and found that the word that equates to accident also means several other things, including an incident or something to do with uh, someone being in a confrontation. So they just translated it into English, which was accident. Where are we now? We're almost there. Almost there. Come on. I know I should call my horse, but I'm lazy. I'm lazy, so I'll run over here. That doesn't make sense. Some things that I do don't make sense. Okay, let's see now. Come on, Pebbles. There you are, Pebbles. Yes, sir. You're there for me, aren't you? Almost there. Oh, come on. Here we go. So we're on our way to Ujits. Now you get to the point where you recognize a lot of these areas. Let's see. Yep. Here we go. On this road, then we need to go north. Like right about here. There we go. It's fun sometimes just to take off and explore some of these little side paths and see what's there. Hold on. I'm going the wrong way. I need to turn around. Ah, there you go. Some of these little side paths and see where they go and what you might find at the end of it. Surprising what little Easter eggs and stuff KCD has I'm bad at using the compass. Supposed to use the compass to navigate, and I don't hardly look at it. Come on, Matt, let's go. That's... What, Mutt? What are you barking at, Mutt?
Yeah.
Come on, Mutt. Keep going. Show me what you're going to show me. I have a feeling it's just a hunting spot.
Sit.
And it is. It's a real hunting spot. There we go. Thank you, Mutt. Where are you, Mutt?
That's a good boy. That's my boy.
Okay.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
And no, I'm not going to fight in the tourney this time. I'm going to forego that experience. Yeah, my brain just farted. What now, Matt? What now? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. Watch out, Matt. Come on, Matt, move it. Move, Matt. Thank you. Come on, open. Something to open. Nothing to open? Nothing? Honestly. Yeah, you went and got in the blasted grave again, didn't you? I don't see anything. It's an empty grave. Well, empty of goodies. Okay. Let's see. I need to go this way. I need to get on the road. Let's see. I think I need to be over here. I could get there from here, but there's something I want to show you guys. If I can get to it. The clouds are covering it up right now, so I can't find the spot that I want. If I can't find it now, I'll find it later some other time. Where are you going, Mutt? Where are you going? Did you find my spot? No, it's a shrine. I did a whole video on sleep and save spots and what to look for in order to find them so you can save as often as you need to. And there's one up here that's one of my favorites, but I think I bypassed it when I went off-road. What? What, Matt? More stuff? Where are you, Matt? Oh, there you are. I'm looking at the compass display up here, and it has his little yellow head. Well, where'd you go, Matt? Where are you going? Where are you going? So by following him, interesting spot. Let's see if there's anything here in this interesting spot. I don't remember this one. So move, Matt. Move. Sleep and save. Piece of cloth on the ground. So let's sleep. It's dark and I don't want to be riding around in the dark. Yeah, I know there's a tree happening. Well, guess what? I'm not going. So that's one of the, there are people who don't like, Mutt.
Let's see what you can sniff out here. Think.
He's very helpful as far as I'm concerned. Very, very helpful. Strictly because, and when I see a whole bunch of bushes, a lot of brush, I just ride around it. Yeah, but I'm not fighting an attorney. I'm rambling a lot this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in Ujits now. And I'm looking for the inn. There's the butcher. I need to go down here. and right into the town. And the first thing I'm going to do is go learn to read. There's the inn, and the scribe is right over here. You can see his quill and ink pots. So here we go. Let's go learn to read. Turn myself into a literate man.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
Must be that farmhand Lubosh. I don't know what the hell you'd want him for, and I don't much care. He's got a cottage on the edge of the village near the stream.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. No. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Okay. So you just need to read that and sort of figure out what it's about. And once you've done that,
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
okay, so sit again. And I can't. My sister could read Latin. I can't read Latin. But you just have to kind of look at it a little bit and try and decide what the words are.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distupule, what's written there?
I did this just by trial and error, but this one,
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
all right, now, now this is a very hard lock. Most people at this level of the game, you won't be able to handle it unless you've done a lot of lock picking. But if you have the perk, here we go, lock picking, luck of the drunk. All you have to do is drink alcohol. It could be beer, wine, anything like that. Even Savior schnapps will do. There's moonshine, but Savior schnapps, if you want to save your game before trying the lock, works fine because it's made with a wine base. So if you don't have any alcohol, and wait for the little icon on the left hand side to come up, the little drunk guy. Can you see him there? And even very hard locks when you're not at a level yet where you should be able to do it. Now this has got a ton of books, and we're going to steal them all so we can level up. And you can go in here, but this has nothing but a sleep spot, not a save spot, and some food. But now we've got everything we need. And he said that Lubosh is down by the stream on the map. Stream. And a handy little marker there. But nonetheless, go down this path. And cross the stream.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sacre. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Okay, so let's start asking some of these people that are crowded around here.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
That other line of dialogue, more about Lubosh, it just takes you back to the dialogue we just had.
God preserve you, good knight. Can I do something for you?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
That's all. Thank you.
Good luck then.
Now you can ask other people here. You've got the information you need. But if you just like having conversations with some of these people, just maybe raise your speech level a little bit, then you're welcome to it. Now we're going inside Ooh. This is why I learned to read first.
Jesus. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day. What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? Armour? Well, it seems Lubosh wasn't your everyday crofter. And judging by the bloodstains, it looks like he lived the way he died.
Now, my Henry is a good guy. He really is. He's a good guy. But he's also a thief. I don't need any of that stuff. Because I eat from the perpetual cooking pots, come on, inspect, there you go.
Bed?
Oh, okay. Because I eat from the communal pots, I don't use a lot of food.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Another thing about Lubosh. I found armour in his house, covered in blood.
God preserve us. Everyone knows he was a violent oaf, but I never thought he'd stoop to murder. At least he never did that here.
Okay. So there we go. Now we got a good load of stuff to see if I can move to my horse here. That's not what I want. Come on. Come on, Matt. Let's go. Headed back up here.
The neighbors are missing too.
And there's the church. This is the inn, which is kind of a central point for you. And here's the church. And there's Father Godwin. Hello, Father Godwin. Have you been up to anything lately?
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things.
That's really not a lot.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
Let's see.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that, when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you.
Okay. No, I didn't ask him for any work. I'm going to do that later after I've got this part of my mission done. Come on, let's go to the inn here. Offload some stuff. There you go. Okay. So now I'm going to go rent a room. And where are you, Matt? There you are, Matt.
There's the good doggy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love
Got
this.
some dried meat, if nothing else. Let's see. Oh, got some bacon that's still good. There you go. Enjoy. What am I?
Good fella. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
When food is marked with red numbers, it's spoiled. And you don't want to feed that to poor little mutt. And I personally will not sell it to traders because
Good
I'd be
fella.
poisoning the people that I sold it to.
That's
So
my
whenever
boy.
I see food that's spoiled, I just dump it.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Uh-oh. But I forgot to tell you to stay.
Wait here for me. Stay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Certainly. For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
All right. Money up front, though.
That's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price?
You all like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud, it is.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That's all. Thank you.
If I ask him what's happening around here, then he'll give me a quest or something to do, or say that everything's cool. But I don't want to pile on a lot of quests. Doesn't matter if you do them right away or not, but I just don't want to get involved in all that right now. Let's see. Let's move that and that. And let's see. That. That. Okay. What else could we move? We're going to keep that. I'll keep that. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. What time is it? Let's go play some Farkle. I'm in the mood for some Farkle. You in the mood for some Farkle? Let's go play some Farkle. I started a thought a long time ago. I have a tendency to play Henry as a thief. He's a good guy, but he's a thief. And so if there's a chest, I'm going to pop it. So, let's see. Because everything has the potential of being sold. And I also have a tendency to not buy things. Let's see. Everything that I need for the game, I can get simply by looting from bandits in Kuman and things like that. Yeah. Excuse me. I have to do a little switch up here. Now all I need is a coif. There we go.
Good day to you. What do you need? I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
I don't.
That's all.
I don't need to ask him anything.
I'm feeling lucky today. How about you? Dice?
I can't wait to see how you throw.
Okay. There we go. That's a good start.
That's how it's done.
actually easy to play, but the rules are
Stains out.
Should I, shouldn't
involved.
I? No, I don't.
So it's just as easy to read the rules and watch how your opponent plays and see which dice he chooses. For example, ones are 100. Okay? 2 ones are 200. 3 ones are 1,000. And so you have a tendency
come
to kind of
on.
go,
It's time I had a throw.
I'm going to just play the one that'll give
Use
me
your head,
100
man.
and
You'll
keep
lose
the other
everything.
ones in play. That's the way I play it anyway. And there are other rules involved, and
That's
weighted
all.
dice that you can get. He has one. I'm going to see if I can pickpocket him for it.
Come on. It's time I had a throw.
Come on. Ooh.
That's it.
He had 3 ones. He got 1,000 on that one.
What the hell's with these damn dice?
Let's see. And I try and keep the weighted dice in play as long as possible.
Come on. It's time I had a throw. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. We'll see. That's it. Now you.
Let's see, let's get some good ones here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1,500.
Swapped all over again.
That won't happen again. Surely?
So let's see. 2, 4, 6, 450. Plus what I have.
Holy mother of God, why do you
And
punish
I've won
me?
the game. Okay. So what time is it now?
I'd like a beer.
Okay, let's go up and whoop,
I'll bring it right away.
watch out. Now we're going to sleep for a little while here because we've got to meet Godwin for drinks. So we're not going to sleep until it's dark. Because we want to get down there and meet him in time. Okay, no, I didn't win the tourney because I didn't fight in it. And yes, it was hard for me to, as a completionist, to tolerate failed missions. But they happen a lot in this game, strictly because you might have 2 or 3 options
Here,
to do
enjoy.
something. And you might succeed in one but fail the other. And it doesn't mean you failed the mission. You failed that branch of the mission.
The blessings of our Lord be...
And with you, lad. Take a seat.
And good health. Yeah, give me a minute.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Here,